guys, it's your boy the FWLTI to the Biggie here once again with another video, and this one is my Summerslam 2016 reaction and results video. In this video you're going to see reactions like this, and like this, and another one like this. So before I get started, I just want to apologise for you guys for not getting this video out sooner. I'll be honest, I already filmed this video once and I corrupted the footage and I accidentally deleted it while I was editing it. Don't ask me how, but it's a good thing anyway, because I didn't feel the outcome of it was really great. It was filmed straight after SummerSlam. I'd watched SummerSlam, and to be honest, I felt physically drained after SummerSlam, and it's probably a good thing that I'm now doing it a day later, but I apologise for you people for being a day late. Let's not waste no time, let's just get on straight to the big main event, the main card. And first up we had Enzo and Big Cass versus Jericho and Kevin Owens. This match was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. Enzo and Big Cass came out first to a massive pop, obviously being in their home state and their hometown. Enzo and Big Cass were over. They were doing Biggie Smalls lyrics. They even got the crowd to do the first couple of bars of Juicy, which was pretty cool as well, if you're a Biggie Smalls fan like myself. And yeah, the match was pretty solid. There was one moment where they nearly botched it, where Big Cass went to throw Enzo over the ropes, but he realised that right at the last minute he wasn't close enough, and he managed to make up the ground and dump Enzo over the top rope onto Jericho and Owens. The only downside to this was the momentum took Big Cass over the top rope and he fell out the ring as well, but it didn't look as bad as it could have been if they really botched it up. I expected Enzo and Big Cass to get the win, and that's what I predicted, and in the end Jericho and Kevin Owens got the win, which is a weird one for me. I didn't really understand it, but nevertheless I'm not upset with it. It was a decent match and it is what it is. So yeah, Jericho and Kevin Owens got the win on this one, and let's move swiftly on, people. So next up we had Charlotte versus Sasha Banks for the women's title. This one was a weird one for me. I couldn't understand why it was booked so low down on the card, second match in on the night. It was a good match, it was going alright until there was a little bit of a moment in the corner that was a bit botched, where Sasha was on the top rope and Charlotte went to, I don't know if she went to throw her, but she literally just dropped her, which caused this reaction.
Dropping Sasha small.
That wasn't a good landing. That must have been a botch. Clearly she didn't mean that. That must have been a botch. So as you can see there from reaction, it did look nasty. It looked absolutely horrendous. But nevertheless, the match carried on. It went back and forth. There was a couple of other moments which looked like it was going to be Botchmania all over again, but it wasn't as bad. To be honest, it wasn't the match that they had on Raw a couple of weeks ago when Sasha won the title. I enjoyed it nevertheless until right at the end when this happened. Sasha's got in the bank statement. It's over, baby.
With everything she has.
Oh, no.
Charlotte trying to reverse this. Shoulders down, shoulders down, shoulders down. Charlotte got her. Charlotte won the championship.
What? There's got to be a mistake. They must have fucked that up. Again, this must be another bodge. Sasha don't look happy. Charlotte looks shocked. That must have been a fuck up, surely. So yes, as you can see, Charlotte won the match and got back her WWE Women's title. I was a bit shocked at the time. I thought maybe that was a botch as well. I thought they'd messed up and made a mistake. But it's come out now that Sasha has got a niggling back injury anyway, and she basically was dropping the title to have a couple of months off to heal. They did think she'd need surgery and be off 6 months. The reports have come back it's not as bad, so she is only going to be out for 6 weeks. So that's, you know, that's not a bad thing. It can only be a good thing, getting Sasha back quicker than we expected. So unfortunately for me, I've got over it now, but at the time I was really kind of down about it. Sasha lost the title, and Charlotte is once again your WWE Women's Champion. I know. Let's move on. So next up we had Apollo Crews versus The Miz for the Intercontinental title. This match was not all that, people. I expected better things for this match. I thought Apollo Crews and Miz would actually work quite well together. The Jizz and Feud Jizz fashion stunk out the joint. The match was abysmal. Apollo Crews, to be honest, was abysmal. The fans weren't invested in it. And to be honest, for someone who likes Apollo Crews, I even wasn't invested in it. I didn't really care about the outcome in the end, and I'm glad Apollo Crews didn't get it. I know there's a friend of mine who strongly said to me, I don't think it's time for Apollo Crews to get in the Intercontinental title, and I was like, he's alright, give him a chance, give the man a chance. And I'll be honest with you, he was right all along. He's not ready. The Jizz got the win anyway in a lackluster match. You lot probably watching it didn't care, and to be honest, that's exactly how I felt as well. So let's just move on, people. So next up we had the phenomenal AJ Styles versus the face that runs the place, John Cena. So as we know going into this, AJ Styles won at Money in the Bank, John Cena's team won at Battleground, and this was the third match between the two. Now normally John Cena would get the win again, and it was a great matchup. It was a well worked matchup. It was probably the matchup of the night. It was better than anything I could ever predicted. I did on my predictions video, if you've seen that, I did predict it to be a classic, and it was a classic. But all means it was the match of the night for me, personally, in my opinion. It was awesome. It was better than anything I could have imagined. It was backwards, forwards, had high points, big moments, submission reversals, kickouts from big moves. It had everything you need, and at the end, this happened. Styles Clash. He's going up in the Styles Clash. He hits it. He doesn't pin him. Why is he not finishing on with the pin? He's going to go for the phenomenal forearm. Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ.
He knows he wasn't going to get the cover. Here comes that
phenomenal forearm.
He just beat John Cena at Summerslam.
AJ Styles! Yes! As you can see, AJ Styles is the winner of the match. He beat John Cena. I couldn't believe it. I expected John Cena to go over AJ Styles as much as I predicted AJ Styles to win. I was over the moon about it. So WWE did give me a little lift after Sasha losing the title to Charlotte. And, you know, I was happy with it. So AJ Styles got the win over John Cena, and let's just move on, people. Next up we had the New Day versus the Club for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Now in this one I predicted the Club would walk away with the win. I felt the New Day was well over their time of having the title for a year now. They won it last year SummerSlam. They went into champions. They went in as champions to this SummerSlam and have not losing the title within a year. Jon Stewart was in their corner, much to my dismay. He proclaimed that he was the new member of the New Day for the night in the absence of Big E. And the match was alright. It was a decent match. The Club pounded down Kofi Kingston most of the match. At the end of it, they had the New Day beaten, but Jon Stewart twice came in and saved the day. And then the Club went to turn on Jon Stewart, and just as about to give Jon Stewart the old balls on the ring post like they did to Big E, the New Day music hit an outcome running out Big E to make the save, who went through Anderson's and Gallows on his own, and the New Day got disqualified. The Club did win the match, but still you're defending, reigning two-time WWE World Tag Team Champions, baby, is the New Day, and again I'm happy about it. So what the hell, let's just move on. So next up we had our first title match of the night, which was the WWE title on SmackDown. It was Dean Ambrose, the defending champion, against Dolph Ziggler, the #1 contender. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon were both ringside for this matchup. Dean Ambrose played the heel in this match, I felt. It went backwards and forwards. Dean Ambrose showed no respect to Dolph all the way through it, even in the build-up to the match. I think Dolph beat some respect into him. It was an alright matchup. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't majorly invested in it. Dean Ambrose got the win with the Dirty Deeds to retain, and he's still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. The match was it was alright. It is what it is. I'm not a major lover of Dolph or Dean. It was a decent match. I just really wasn't majorly invested in it, to be honest with you people. But Dean Ambrose is still your champion. Let's move on. So next up we had Becky Lynch teaming up with Carmella and Naomi, taking on Natty and Alexa Bliss with a mystery partner, because it was supposed to be Eve Marie. Obviously Eve Marie is suspended. If you guys see my video, if not, pop over and see that one. So they went for a surprise third member of that team. I thought it'd be Nia Jax, being a heel team. She wasn't on the card. I thought it'd be a great way to put her on the card. But in the end, they went with Nikki Bella. So Nikki Bella made a return to the match, or return to the WWE since her neck injury. Nikki Bella got the win in this match as well with a new kind of rack attack into an RKO. Actually, I'll be honest with you, I really enjoyed this match. I thought it was a lot better than it was going to be. It went on for a while. I was thoroughly invested in it. It had nothing to do with the fact that I think Becky Lynch is hot, and the fact that Nikki Bella's butt cheeks hanged out the bottom of her little panties a little bit more than normal. It didn't. I wasn't being a perv. It didn't. So the heel team won. Natty, Nikki and Alexa got the win with Nikki Bella's butt cheeks hanging out the bottom. I'm joking, people. I'm joking. Let's just move on. So next up we had the WWE Universal title between Finn Balor and the man, the architect, Seth Rollins. This match was absolutely awesome. The downside to it was the ugly title that this Universal title was. It was hideous. At one point when they unveiled it before the match, the crowd even started singing delete, like Matt and Jeff do, Broken Matt and Jeff do, which was quite funny. They were just kept going delete, delete, delete at the title. It is hideous, I'll be honest with you. It's just like the WWE title, but the colour that they've gone with the strap and the scheme of it just makes it look hideous. It is absolutely horrible, but the match lived up to its expectations. Seth done himself no harm. He made Finn look like a star. Finn made himself look like a star. The match was amazing. It was back and forth. It had its good moments. Finn got thrown over where the timekeeper was, and then Finn came up with his hands, and then Rise with his all-in-one demon outfit on, which was pretty cool. The match was a classic. Finn got the win and became your first Universal Heavyweight Champion. On the flip side is Finn Balor did get injured in this match, and if you haven't seen Monday Night Raw this week, spoiler alert, Finn Balor did have to vacate the title on Monday Night Raw last night. Finn Balor is out indefinitely. He's going to have surgery. He's going to be out for at least 6 months. So people like myself who are big Finn Balor fans, as you can see here, this was supposed to be his big push, and he really came over really well. The crowd were invested. The crowd were behind him. And now we've lost Finn Balor for 6 months with a shoulder injury, and he's got to have surgery. So the title is now vacant. So yeah, next week we're going to have a Fatal 4-Way on Monday Night Raw to determine who is going to be the second ever Universal Heavyweight Champion. So let's just move on, people. So up next we had Rusev versus Roman Reigns for United States Heavyweight Championship. Now this match didn't even ever get started. Rusev and Roman brawled on the outside for God knows how long. They hit each other with stairs. They hit each other with chairs. The whole works. Rusev took a pounding on the outside. Eventually Roman got thrown out from ringside, and eventually Roman got thrown out from ringside, ejected by the referees, and Rusev sold it really raw that he had a broken rib or whatnot, and then out of nowhere Roman returned with a thunderous spear through Rusev that was really out of this world. To be honest, it did look really impressive. The match never started. It ended in a no contest, and yeah, let's just move on, people. So last but not least, on SummerSlam, we had the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar taking on the Viper Randy Orton. It was Suplex City versus Viperville, and to be honest with you guys, within 5 minutes of this match, I was bored. I don't mean that horribly. I was physically bored. And it's not of the, it wasn't of them. I'm just bored of Brock Lesnar. I'm bored of German suplex after German suplex. And I know it's his thing. I know Brock Lesnar is this machine. He's Suplex City. He can run through people. He can do what he wants. But I remember the old Brock Lesnar who could wrestle, you know, who went with classics with Kurt Angle and things like that. And it really just, this carnation of Brock Lesnar for me now, it's just got tiresome. It's old. We've seen it all before. It's just like, what's the Brock going to do today? I don't know. He's just going to throw someone. It's just, it doesn't do it for me anymore. And I'm sick of seeing Brock. And it's a bad thing to say because I like Brock. I mean, I only watch UFC when Brock's fighting, you know. And I can't buy into it anymore. It's just, his matches are boring. But nevertheless, it is what it is. Randy got taken to Suplex City over and over again. It went out to the outside. Randy hit an RKO out of nowhere onto the table. And then all hell broke loose in the ring. Brock stripped everything off, started hitting Randy with elbows, full-on elbows, full-on contact, split Randy Orton's head wide open. Randy was a bloody mess on the floor. It actually looked really hideous. It actually looked really bad. And for a minute, the match looked like it went from being scripted to an actual shoot. It looked like Brock had gone absolutely fucking balmy and was ripping Randy Orton a new one. So Randy Orton was a bleeding mess. The match got called off. It ended with a TKO win for Brock Lesnar, and that was how SummerSlam went off. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If you've seen my video I shot yesterday, I wasn't as high on SummerSlam as I am now in this video. I'm still giving it the same rating. I'm giving the show in general a B- rating. It had a lot of good spots, and it had that amazing match with John Cena and AJ Styles that stole the show. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor was another big one for me, and obviously Kevin Owens and Jericho versus Enzo and Becky was another big one. Sasha I enjoyed up until Sasha lost. So there was a lot of high points, there was a lot of low points. Booking wise, I could question it, the show, to be honest, and the order that the matches were done, like Roman being that far up the card and just it being a no contest didn't make sense, and Sasha and Charlotte being so low down. My biggest criticism about SummerSlam was it was just far too long. If you'd seen my video last night, that lucky enough I did corrupt and delete somehow, I was absolutely drained by the end of it. But it is what it is. SummerSlam is in the record books. It's done. It's over. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, if you watch SummerSlam, enjoy SummerSlam, and let me know what you guys think of SummerSlam. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching this video. This was your boy FOOTI to the big E. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that lovely business that you do. Thank you again for watching this video presentation of my 2016 SummerSlam results and reactions video. And I'm out of here, guys. Remember, bless and peace, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.